meant to hit the volume thing and it turned the mic off. I had fucked my stream up. Na 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 na. Good morning. Top of the morning, lad. Last night a little bit, With a rebel yell. Mo, mo, mo. No, mo, mo. Set you free. Because Mo, I hit the wrong button, man. I'm sorry about that. I hate when I hit that wrong button. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Learn how to send a milestone, bro. All you gotta do is hit the super chat button. You got a free milestone right on it. Kiss my ass, fish. You guys gotta learn how to send milestones. I'm gonna send you another sponsor probably Friday because your sponsor membership's gonna run out. I always pay for you to be a member, brother. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your super chats in the past. That's why I made you a sponsor. You're a good person. And you've hung out with. We've had some good conversations at night. I was just streaming, man. I hit the wrong button. I don't know what I did. And I appreciate you, bro. You gotta remember, I'm a non-drama guy. My day consisted of going to work and making Frosty the Snowman out of nothing and making him dance. And that's what my day consisted of. And I was watching this, I found this interesting channel. This lady, I'll drop her link one day. I don't know her name. Buddy. She was saying interesting things about the reptilians and certain things. Had me out there. Yeah, remember, I'm a born-again Christian and stuff. But there are certain things, even with the Bible, that you have to look at. There is, if you look how vast the universe is, there has to be something out there. Even Zeta Reticuli, or Reticuli is how you say it. 39 light years away. There's just something. There's something up that they're not telling us. And according to conspiracy studies, when you really get into this stuff, they say there's an intergalactic federation of all the galaxies together, and the reptilians are over here, but our leaders allowed them, so they can't interfere. That's what the conspiracy studies say. You know, I teach you guys the Bible, most streams, and teach you about the power of Jesus. But when you start researching demons and certain things, it always ends up to this stuff. Always. Because even in the Quran, they speak of the jinn. The jinn was actually a race that got stuck here. But they were an interdimensional race. It's very complicated stuff. I don't even know where to start in it. Like, I've literally been watching this stuff since yesterday. They had all the big players on there, Jordan Maxwell, all them stuffs. I was listening to this one physicist earlier too. He was saying how we're all light and how they can bend reality. It's kind of scary, bro. Like there's definitely something up out there. We'll never know. They'll never tell us. I'm not some crazy guy. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. The Bible says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not on to thine own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge him. He shall direct thy paths. I love the Lord. You know, of all these videos, too, they didn't speak of the Luciferian influence over the world. It's like they never speak of it. Why is all hip-hop and Hollywood venerating Lucifer then, you know? All the logos and stuff. They'll leave that out, though. I find it fascinating. And they'll confuse you and throw you off. And they'll distort the Bible, too. They'll take verses, and that's not what they mean and stuff either, you know? I understand. That's what I've been doing. That's why I don't like drinking. I start thinking clearer. It's good for your brain to read, too, guys. But always eat and certain things after you're done reading and stuff. Feed your brain. Just like a muscle. If you're lifting a weight, you know what I mean? Same with your brain. Feed it. Aborted. Tricks. On my mind. One thing that I found really fascinating, and it took a lot of like hundreds of videos to even find it. You know how all the logos are red and blue? You know, this one lady said something that really caught me off guard. She was right. Even reptiles, the reptilians, you know, she didn't say the biology word. They said copper-based blood, but that's hemocyanin. And iron-based is us. That's why our blood's red. Then she was speaking of the reptilians and how they were in, where was it? Mesopotamia. It's just very interesting. Basically, I believe our leaders sold us out. Because even when you study the Greys, like how I've studied, what if they're really interdimensional time travelers? What if it's us from the future? That's a possibility. I never seen a body. I never seen a specimen. Just like with Bigfoot, where's the DNA? Like, you know, always have an open mind with things, even being a born again Christian, because a lot of people don't even understand that Jesus' real title in the Bible is the Word. I teach that a lot. They don't understand that. They'll say, oh, how he's not God, or they never read the Bible. They're watching YouTube clips. Exactly what Satan wants you to do. It's all right. The difference is when I watch certain clips and hear people speak, these guys are like the best of the best, like the people that really research this stuff. I'm not saying I believe in the Sumerians and Anunnaki. I'm just saying something's up. The universe is too vast. Try to say the moon's a hologram. You guys ever get into the conspiracy world and see all their conspiracies? I know like all of them. They be saying some crazy shit. India just sent something to the moon too. It's getting some weird stuff too. They recovered up pictures of Mercury too. Mercury out in our solar system is a hard planet to see because it's real close to the sun. But they're hiding shit on Mercury. There's definitely something up there. Look how vast the universe. It just had to be created. You know? It makes sense too, because Republicans it's red and the Democrats are blue. You know, it makes you think that's the two races kind of competing, like what this lady was saying. This lady had me out there. She says all the stuff I say, but was saying stuff I've never heard before. And I've read David Icke's books. I've studied Jordan Maxwell, John Todd, William Cooper, all of them. This lady's a big timer. I got to find her name, y'all. I'll find it in a second. She's a very good speaker, too. And I like Joe Rogan and all. It's not like Joe Rogan. She'd be saying all the science and stuff behind it, too. Not discredit, because I love Joe Rogan, too. I heard him. He was in one of the things I heard. He was speaking of something. I forget. He speaks on so many topics, I don't even know where to start. The guy is amazing. I didn't mean it like that. You know. I just find that weird that all the logos are red, and because it doesn't tie into why would Lucifer want everything red and blue? I would always try to figure that out. I understand Ezekiel, Prince of the Power of the Air. I teach you guys the Bible. It's just certain logos throw me off, and mostly all the logos will have that red and white on them, or excuse me, that red and blue. You do it on purpose. I'm trying to look around me to find one. I don't have nothing used. Yeah, right there. See how it's red and blue? They do it on purpose. But this lady was saying it's because of the one race, and this is the other race. You're looking at it wrong. She really was. I think she's right. Kind of scared me earlier, kept me up last night, because I've been searching for that for years. Is they'll throw you off. They'll call it sine waves and other thing, and it doesn't add up. It didn't add up to me. So I was researching. That's why I didn't really stream last night. Sometimes I like researching. What's up with you, robots? This one guy was solving the fucking thing and he came up missing. There was this psychic too. I swear that there's this psychic that went to the Sphinx. I swear to you, and said there's a secret thing under the ground. And there really is, and nobody's allowed to search it. And he said all the answers are there. This is a psychic that went there. And this was many years ago. There's so many things. There's another thing with the Sphinx, the way it sits. You got the one researcher from Boston University, a professor, going out there and straight up telling you that it's not possible for this kind of erosion. That means the Sphinx had to travel or move. It's a possibility that it just wasn't made there. The geology there, now I'm an expert with fish. There's guys that can look at rocks, and the rock will speak to them how a fish can speak to me. And this rock is saying that there was erosion. It's a wonderful thing. This guy's from Boston University. He's the real deal. He ain't some schmuck. He teaches geology. He ain't like some quacker, but it's kind of fascinating. It all comes to the Sumerians, too. The Sumerians' names come up a lot. I mean, everybody's got an opinion on it, but you really got to, really research the guys. Even Jordan Maxwell, if you ever read any of his books like I have, what was he big on in his books? It seemed like he'd love picking on Christianity, in my personal opinion. Not picking on it, but he had like something else he was saying. Even Von Donovan or Von Donovan, I forget his name. He has an accent. I've been listening to him for years, but I never read any of his literature like Jordan Maxwell or David Icke or William Cooper, like those guys. William Cooper, they killed him. Jordan Maxwell, rest in peace, though. He knows the answers now. But Jordan Maxwell said, even with the cross, how Christ it's sun symbolism. Look at the Pope. It is not the worship of the Son of God. It's sun worship. And he was big on showing the sun worship. You know what I mean? I had a bad moderator. Had channels blocked. I'll fix it. I'm not turning anybody blue though. I gotta limit my moderators over here. I think I got drunk the other day and modded a troll. You know, I know, because when I was going through my mods, the mod's name was "I Got You Fish." That's what the mod was called. Gotcha Fish. Yeah, but Jordan Maxwell has to be out there sometimes. That is Sun Worship. He was big on that. Like he'll show you stuff in real life though. You know, this guy's not speaking out of his ass. You walk into a Catholic church, and I don't agree with certain Catholic teachings. I think they distort the Bible a little bit. You got to remember the Bible, it was even put together during Constantine's time. Even Shakespeare, when you study Shakespeare, he was a fraud. Not with his writings and stuff, it's just certain things. He didn't travel to like Italy and certain things. He didn't do certain things. I don't think he ever left his house. There's a lot of shit with Shakespeare. It's because you read something, man. You really got to research certain things. That's what science helps you solve problems sometimes when people lie. That's where science comes in. That's why people sometimes make science their god, because there's no lying in the science. You take a hammer and bang somebody in the head, and the blood splatter hits the wall, and try to move the body, and the blood coagulates. You know, the science, you know what I mean? That's a bad analogy, but that's science. That'd be forensic science, which is very complicated. Those guys use machines I can't even pronounce. The spectrometer or something, you know what I mean? Like, what? No, I just had a bad mind. You guys should be asking me, or not, should I get my mob? You should be asking me, are you okay, Fishy? What kind of damage did they do? Dr. Fish been researching lately. I'm gonna come up with the answers. You know, what if it's reincarnation? You know, what if the world's saw this? Oh, you saw something last night? I hear you. I've been watching some weird stuff too. I've been researching for years too. So when I stream and talk about certain topics, guys, I don't speak out of my ass. I literally have a whole nother channel where I invent things and catch state record fishes and do other things and can teach you guys marine biology and the Bible. That's like my quad. Like, so when I research things, I really research them thoroughly. I don't want to let you guys down when I say certain things. It's not that I agree with everything. I tell you the word on the conspiracy streets. He says jealous because I'm number. Hey, how you doing, Lord? What did you watch, bro? So, because I was watching this lady, this researcher. I don't know her name. Our government hides everything about all these yellow. I know that, and they speak of the Zeta Reticuli, but there's more to it. There's more than, I believe we've been infiltrated by more than one species. I really do. There's just something going on. I can see the demonic influence on the world. I was always big on the demonic influence and interdimensional, non-human, demonic entities. Not always intergalactic, extraterrestrial, biological entities, but there has to be. I don't know. I don't know. I believe we're dealing with interdimensional beings. It's interdimensional. The logos are red and blue for a reason. It's not sine waves. It's just certain things, the CERN, HAARP, certain things that are going on. You know, there's so much I don't even know where to start. Even you graduate from college or anything, you gotta or You know, you got that square cap on, that black cap, or you know, the judge. You ever have a speeding ticket? Got to go in front of the judge. He's wearing a black robe. It's for a reason. I always found it fascinating. Well, they'll tell you it's for another reason, but Jordan Maxwell will tell you it's because of the cult of Saturn. There's really something going on in Saturn and the moon and Zeta Reticula, or Reticuli. That's how you say it. It's not reticula, it's reticuli. I know, I gotta get that. That's a book by David Icke. I have his book, Children of the Matrix. That was an expensive book. He speaks of artificial intelligence in ways that they can manipulate now. He speaks of something called Palmer gels. These are gels that can manipulate, like think of the T1000. These gels can form anything. Like David Icke has you out there. He hates the Bush family, though. I'll tell you that. You know, there's so much though. I'm not saying I agree with everything Ike says. Ike was definitely a good speaker. I really liked Ike. You know, because Ike really did his research too. A lot of people might think David Icke's crazy and stuff. I haven't watched any video. I haven't seen any videos on him lately. I read his books. That's why when I teach you guys marine biology, like we were speaking of fishes, you know, my voice switches, you know. What's that lady's name? I'll tell you. I'll drop her channel for you. I'm going to drop a gem for you right now. You didn't get this from me. For real. I'll give you this lady's channel. You didn't get this from me. Then I'm going to give you another one. Always remember these and really go through this later. Watch her short clips. Watch her short clips. Really go through them. Then start researching the stuff that she's saying, and you'll be like, wow. Getting goosebumps. What's the lady's name? Quit bossing him around. Yes? What? I'm going to drop this lady's channel for you. I got to turn that alarm off. You hear it? This shit's pissing me off. I can hear it. Hold on, let me find it, buddy. I got to find it in the videos I watched. I got to go in my history. I'll find her. There it is. This lady has me out there. It's weird to even click on her channel too. It's unique. Great stuff over here. Very, very good stuff. Watch the shorts on this channel. When I drop this link, click to the shorts. You really want to learn about conspiracy and you hear other stream, you want to know your stuff, you got to listen to the best people in the conspiracy world. I'll drop the best for you right now. I'll show you who the heavy hitters are and why they're the heavy hitters. These people will have you scared. These people are backing it up. All right, I got it. I'll drop it for you. It doesn't like dropping links in the short clips though. 75 watts. There you go. Make sure you get that lady. I like that lady right there. Guys, check that out, man. Get that lady. Hit the shorts. Watch her shorts. They will jump around with so much information. It'll overwhelm you if you're not used to researching and studying. They will hit you hard. Give me a second. I'll try to find this documentary that they keep taking down. They keep taking shit down all the time. Like consistently. I can't find it. Were people clickbaiting today or did Diddy pass out in court? Poor Diddy, he passing out in court. You can't even say poor Diddy, man. I don't even want to talk about him. It wasn't for Mace. He would have went bankrupt. Did he? Like, I swear, Mace mad. What was he? Was record label or whatever it was called, Bad Boy or something. Without Mace, because Biggie was dead. Mace carried him. He really did. I'm not big on the hip hop stuff. I watch them all wear purses and tight jeans and worship Satan in ways that people are not seeing, and it disgusts me. Rock and roll too, consistently. That's what throws me off about conspiracy. It doesn't speak of you really have to study the Luciferian doctrine. And remember, demons are interdimensional beings. They're an unclean spirit. They can go into carbon-based organisms. Yeah. And then I try. Some weird shit going on, bro. I don't like it. I ain't with that penis shit. You know what I mean? The fuck? Fuck wrong with these guys? I like women, you know. I don't want no fucking. It's always some gay stuff with them. Then they even talk about Plato and all that stuff. They don't talk about how he likes sodomy. Talk about Plato, Aristotle, Socrates. They're all boy lovers. Today we call them pedophiles. Guys like Chris Hansen would have been trying to catch Socrates with them young boys. So it's difficult for me to even venerate a man like that. Just because he did some great things, like he did some things that shouldn't be overlooked, because in our society today, they wouldn't be overlooked. He'd be on some show getting caught doing it. I'm not saying I'm perfect either without sin. I don't, there's certain sins and things I don't cross. They were, all of them. Well, I've done my research on them. Even Sir Isaac Newton was one of the greatest scientists that this world has ever seen, and he had a fascination with alchemy. That was one of his major problems, was alchemy. Scientists back in the day, they were alchemists also. It even shows it in the Bible where Moses was burning the calf. Then remember, he had that golden calf and he was burning it, and all of a sudden it turned into a white powder, and he started feeding everybody. Remember? That was an example of manna. Remember? Makes you think of what was Moses really doing when he melted that into a white fine powder. I just like him because of the marine biology stuff. I just like him because of marine biology. He's in gravity and physics, everything. He's very important. That's all. I know he was scumbag with the alchemy. I understand what you're saying with certain things, but he recognized the principles of tides in 1687. He did miraculous things. It also helps me too, bro, because I watched that lady's channel last night. She sparked me a little bit. She's bringing back all the memories. I had to learn about him. Just like A.G. Tansley made ecosystems in 1935. You know, we had to learn about all these guys, but Sir Isaac Newton was a heavyweight. And Tesla is another one. He's the reason I can live stream right now. He really was a genius. It's a shame what happened to Tesla. Tesla and Edgar Allan Poe are two guys in history I really feel bad for. Because Edgar Allan Poe, I understand he was a poet and stuff, but you really look at the man's life, he had a really rough life. They believe he was a carrier. Everybody near him got sick with tuberculosis, excuse me. My mouth's dry. So I'm trying to, coffee makes my mouth dry. He died penniless with the fucking pigeons too, with his clothes on backwards. Edgar Allan Poe. He had his clothes on backwards, like penny, and it's a shame. I didn't really like the dark poetry like that. I like different kind of poetry. Do not go gentle, like kind of that poem and stuff. I didn't like more of an inspirational kind of thing, not a dark, like he had dark poetry. Like try to think of one of his poems. I only read one of his books once. His books are short reads because they're all different poems. He had a poem called Annabel Lee. Remember? My beautiful Annabel Lee. He was a little out there, Edgar Allan Poe. And you got Mark Twain, which was Samuel Clemens. Mark Twain was a little, I don't know. I just had to read books back in the day. They would make us read in school too. Peace, buddy. Yo, watch when he watches that. Oh, I know he was. So was Picasso. Was a whack job too, cutting off his ear, giving it to prostitutes. Fucking Beethoven soaking his head for fucking hours in water and putting a fucking piece of metal in his mouth because he went deaf over. He went deaf. A lot of people think he was born deaf. He had to put a piece of metal so every time he could feel the music because he was deaf. It was amazing. You know? Mark Twain. Einstein was on to something with relativity, though. He really was. That one, yo, listen to me. That one guy on that channel, too, other than that lady, that black guy on there, that the darker skinned black guy that speaks even more fancy than I am, because I'm not speaking about fishes right now. He has that spark and that flash in his voice. Listen to that black guy on that channel, too. That black guy says some weird shit. He'd be having you out there. And he's all coming with straight facts that you'd never heard of. Like crazy stuff. Guy's amazing. I don't even know his name. I'm gonna go find out his name. I guarantee he's probably got a whole channel. He's some kind of scientist, that guy. I don't know, man. He's a fucking genius, in my opinion, that guy. Not the Neil guy, the physicist, not him, the other one. There's two of them. The other one's the one that really puts in the work. That guy Neil, I respect him because he's a real physicist and he'll have you out there, but he doesn't have the respect of the certain people in the scientific community and even the conspiracy worlds and in certain things. Like he doesn't have the respect at all. They don't credit his work. They look at him as the apprentice of who his teacher was, and they say he's not worthy enough to carry his luggage. He's not even nowhere near as great as his teacher. The Neil guy that's on all the shows that we do. I'm not discrediting the man. The man's the real deal. I'm just saying what people say about him. I study and research these guys and have a photographic memory. Somebody right now could knock on the door and hand me a cheat sheet of that guy, his birth date, everything, where he went to school. I could memorize it and present it to you in a half hour. I just need to see it. Stuff has me out there. Jesus did have one unique verse. I have to go look for it. I believe it's in the book of John, where he was speaking of his sheep, of this pen and of another pen. I know, it's early. Dr. Fish wide the fuck awake, too. Because I don't have to be at work for 12 hours. I stay up for a few more hours, go to sleep, then go to work and shit, you know? I'm gonna go watch more of that Shadow later. I didn't even watch any of the videos. Nothing over there. I was watching the shorts. One thing I forgot to tell that guy too, it shows all the major players. It leaves out a few of them. It shows you Jordan Maxwell. It shows you that lady. It shows you that guy Neil, he's respected by the science communities and stuff. And he picks apart string theory too. I believe that was him. I don't like all these theories and shit. This theoretical fucking shit. It's always theories in physics. That's why biology was always easier for me. To become a biologist was a lot easier than being a physicist. Physicist, man, you're gonna talk about something that's not there, but it's gonna fart, then it's gonna smell like this and do this kind of thing, and it's fucking out there, bro. I mean, that's a bad analogy, but you don't know. It's just gonna appear, right? Physics is a lot of mathematics. I don't believe it's not, to me, in a biologist, more problem solving, more on it, and more presentation. You could speak just as well with certain, or when you're with your focal point. You understand? But physics is too many theories for me. That's why I didn't always like it, but I'm liking it more now. You know, and I see a penguin, I know there's 17 species of them. You know, I don't want to look at the sky and you don't know. That's one thing with physics. You don't know. It's all a theory. We don't know what happens when we die, but we know why the grass is green. Biology is easier. Physics is true science. Even marine biology is a branch on the physics tree, guys. For real. Oh, your booty cheeks? Hold on, I'll twerk it for you when I come back. I'll show you a real mammalian ass. Yeah. You gonna twerk it. Babe, already work it. Them booty cheeks satisfied. Hurry up, pull it out. Smack it on my ass. No, I'm just kidding. No. What are you up to, buddy? Jim Ross. Jim Ross. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's Rick Ross. That ain't Jim Ross. You gotta credit Rick Ross, man, though. Then people always diss him saying, he fake shit or whatever. Nah, he presented it. He's a good actor. I understand he might not live that life or whatever. I guarantee he lives a good life because of that life. I don't even know who the real Rick Ross is, but I guarantee, like, the man that's the rapper today has probably more money than he does. And Jay. Yeah, Rick Ross was always all right. He had a few good songs. Remember DMX talking shit about him? Remember what was on that one show, DMX? I mean, how much a motherfucker could eat? Remember he was making fun of him. How many fucking women can you fuck? How many, I forget what he said. DMX didn't like him. He didn't like Drake either. He didn't like Drake and Rick Ross at all. I believe he was trying to tell us there on that show that they were gay. That was his way of telling us that's why he didn't like them. You know what I mean? He was really a man of God in certain things. I understand he might have had a drug problem, whatever. Who doesn't? You know what I mean? That's it, But he was trying to tell us. I don't know if they're gay or anything. Just what it seemed like to be, dude. Drake was a successful rapper, a money maker. Like he really was a fucking he came out of nowhere too. And I didn't even really like him. I thought it was annoying how he's always singing and shit. But he had a few good songs when he first started, Drake. Now, today, I don't know. All lives matter. I don't care if a person's gay. It doesn't bother me. The real word gay is really to be happy. And if being gay makes them happy, who am I to trip them up? I can't trip them up, bro. I ain't got nothing against gays. Remember Clayton Bigsby? Remember he was like, well, my message is simple. Yeah, dude's burnt the fuck out. I can't even say what he said. He said, my message is simple. What do you mean you like to take the pipe, dude? Like, get out of here, bro. Yeah. Oh, that's probably why you like me, huh? You like to take the pipe. Nah. That's some shit Lou Rock used to say. Remember Lou Rock? Yeah, I'm smoking rocks, thinking about how I want to get bent over or some shit. And he's with his wife and shit. Lou's fucked up. It's okay for you to be gay. So that has nothing to do with me. That's like me being a straight guy with a girlfriend trying to push it on you. Again, gay, the origin of the word means to be happy. It's if you're happy. It has nothing to do with me. One thing you'll learn about me is nobody can be me, just like nobody can be you. We're all our own person. You got to remember, Dr. Fish isn't drinking tonight, and he's like mind's somewhere else. I've been researching lately, inventing things, and working. You can't always be all drunk all the time or hungover, especially on a Monday at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yeah. Who else is out there with me? Got somebody that likes to get piped down. Does anybody like cookies? Who else is out there with me? Out there with Fish. Yeah, Fish Daddy. Out there with Pappy. Fish Daddy. Get the fuck out of here. Fish Daddy. You love weenies too. Yeah. Oscar Mayer and just Nathan. Or you want to go to the ballpark. Yeah. Like, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of different things you can do with a frozen hot dog. You don't believe me? I'll upload it for you. I could literally turn a regular hot dog into like a remote control car with Diddy's picture on it. I swear to you, bro. Make the shit light up. Could literally turn a hot dog into a remote control car, bro. I could put the radio. I literally could. It would work easier with a hot. I would want a bigger hot dog, though. I need a little more beef. Could literally put the radio transmitting receiving chip in, like, and stick it in and hold it right through the green board with a fucking toothpick. It's beautiful. Or a sewing needle. I could use like a sewing needle just to hold it. Would just have to, all it would have to do is move for that 15 to 30 seconds. It's a press of a button. I could do the foot long. You want me to do it? I'll make the Diddy Mobile. I can do that right now. I can make the diddler. Yeah, but I need like a little bottle of baby oil because I got to put it on the back and I got to add a red light. You understand? But I have to empty the bottle of baby oil to make it lighter too. So I have to waste money too. You got to remember, this is the Diddy Mobile. The hot dog's easy. You just take out, you have a hot dog, foot long hot dog, 2 pieces of straw. You literally glue it right to the hot dog. Shish kebab stick, caps of any color for the wheels. Picture of Diddy right in the front with a toothpick with his little picture. It's that easy. The science comes in when that's a simple Diddy Mobile. The science comes in adding the radio transmitting and receiving chips. And where the straws are and stuff, you have to add a DC motor and the gear, and it goes like this, and it will just spin the wheel and it'll move forward. I don't have the chip. I had it before in the Coca-Cola car that I made. I need a radio transmitting and receiving chip and the controller. That's something you can't always mimic. Because you can add to that radio transmitting and receiving chip. It's messed up. Everything comes from Hong Kong, too. Whoa. I don't think they make. What is the world's longest hot dog? I don't know how, like, the world's longest hot dog. That's something I'd have to look up. You know. Well, that's something you guys would. If you guys want to see the world's biggest hot dog, you guys got to go look it up. I just got to look down. You know. Woo. Crack myself up. Look at this ballpark. It's the plump when he gets plump when he pumps it up. No, I'm just kidding, yo. Now I'm about to smoke one, but that's why I'm got me No, I don't know what the world's longest hot dog is. I'd have to look it up. And it's not something I would look up. Like, you know what I mean? You know? That's just weird to me. Like, why would I want to look up the world? Yeah, let me look up the world's longest hot dog. For what? To bounce it off my chin? The fuck am I going to go look it up? Yeah? The fuck? Yeah, let's go look up the world's largest hot dog. I got here. You ever heard of John Todd? You look him up. Where'd that guy go? It was nice talking to that guy earlier. He's probably watching that channel. He'll be watching. You won't hear from him for a week. That channel will have you out there. I usually don't give out channels like that, but I want the information to get seen. Those guys, the channels like that, ladies, are overlooked. Her clips are awesome over there because it's a bunch of different stuff. Stop drinking. Them bags under my eyes went away. You see that, Todd? Look. He's back. I'm in the fountain of youth again. Yes. Hi. What's up, buddy? Yeah, what's all this hot dog talk, too, bro? It's too much wiener and talk. No, you gotta stop that. That's a little too inappropriate. Can't ruin you with a big hot dog. No, none of that. Dr. Fish don't do that kind of stuff. I'm a nice guy. My name's not Socrates. My name's not Socrates, and I don't like guys on their knees. It's messed up about Socrates. I never could look at it. I have to call him Socrates now and shit. His name's Socrates. I don't even call him Socrates no more. It's Socrates. I just find that nasty, yo. Ruined me with your hot dog. Wonder what happens when you die, too. Aren't you guys scared, dude? I've been thinking of that a lot lately. What do you think about philosophy? You know what I mean? If a man goes to bed with an itchy butthole, he's going to wake up with a stinky finger. That's my philosophy. That's some philosophy for you. I got some more philosophy for you. My other philosophy is the fishy man. The fishy man can. You remember? I fucking fell out. I can't do this fucking thing with this dab shit. Oh, I hate this shit. I don't like dabs. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't know what to think anymore, bro. You got to think the dead got to be dead. They don't really try to contact the living, though, right? Wilbur! What were we talking about? Color change in fishes takes place. No, I can't even do it right now without laughing. I can't listen to my voice like that right now. I got to upload Frosty with Michael Jackson again. I just think it could pull views again. I'm going to use Frosty again. My booty cheeks always itch in the morning. You got to check out my science channel. That's why I used to have the same problem. That's why I made a Preparation H car that lights up. I had to buy a hemorrhoid cream as a flag too on it. Remember? It was green too. It always itches in the morning. No, I didn't have no itch or nothing. I don't know. One day I just wanted to make a I don't know. I don't know. It came over me. I seen a Preparation H commercial or something, man. It just made me do it. You know? Yeah, I'm not into that tossing salads and shit. You know? It's just nasty and shit. What you want? You know what I mean? What if they didn't wipe their ass good, man? You know, fuck out of here. That's just nasty. I just want to be with that. You know? It's like some Sasha Grey shit. life. And yet I ain't love nothing done. I need to get my booty hole. Guys are some Buddha-rific guys in the morning, huh? No. Oh, Clydesdale, you gotta get up. I only wipe one time, then stick my pinky up my ass. Oh, do you? I hear you, you know. Sometimes you can't always get that itch. You need another inch for that itch. Yeah, I need another inch for your itch. I don't like cheap toilet paper either. So you got me talking about this shit. I sound like a shitologist. Man, that conspiracy stuff had me out there, though, earlier. They're always trying to discredit Jesus, too. It's another thing I don't like. I only wipe one time, then stick my pink. Oh, my God. No, my God. Did you just hear that? Hey, you got to get up. Clydesdale. Clydesdale. Oh, yeah. Hi. How are you? Poopology, huh? I gotta go to work. It sucks working every day, too, yo. I wish I could do something extraordinary for money or something. Other than, listen up, this will only take a second kind of shit. You know what I mean? No, it's okay, man. You know. I don't know, man. I guess you you needed it to get licked out or something. You said, you needed Kris Kringle. Get some dingle. Eat some candy cane. You went to the North Pole just for the pole, huh? I don't know. You went to the North Pole just for the pole? Hey, how about them Cowboys? You guys see that shit? Dak Prescott. They need to get rid of that guy. Doesn't he suck? I swear, thank God the Eagles don't have him. I'd go fucking jerk the car right into a fucking tree if the Eagles had Dak Prescott. Jalen Hurts will jump right over him. I swear, Jalen Hurts stronger than Dak Prescott. I swear he'll run right through him. Fuck that. Nah, Dak Prescott's like above average quarterback, but he's not spectacular. Patrick Mahomes is spectacular. That motherfucker don't even look like a fucking 3-time Super Bowl champion either. He really doesn't. Dude's amazing. Too much information. I had to stand up. My ass is going numb. Ever happened to you? Your ass go numb? Oh, fuck. That's what you want to hear. Hold on a sec. Right there. Oh, look. Did you like that? Did you just hear that? Oh, my fucking. I know you keep talking about the same thing. What don't you want, like dinner or a date or something? That doesn't make sense. You just want to get your cheeks clapped by what? Like What kind of man? Like a did it just sounds like that's what's on your mind this early in the morning? What is that? A big old horse. I got it. Oh man, I hate waking her up, man. She got yelling at me, yo. Find something wrong. I hate waking up the boss. I always wakes up. Big mean, but I used to play that song and wake her up. Remember that shit? Be like, the alarm came on. I know, but sometimes you got to keep it in yourself to yourself. You don't always want to be too sexual on a chat. Even women or guys, they'll turn them off in real life, buddy. Makes you seem like a perv a little bit. You got to have more swag with it. Like tell me, Dr. Fish, tomorrow morning, I took your advice and I woke up and I flipped a coin and it was tails and instead of getting my butt destroyed by Bubba, you know what I mean? I went and was with this chick. You went and flipped a coin that day. Like surprised me. Say, you take it to the coin. You look like a coin flipper. I really gotta wake her up. Bubba. Babe, it's 6 o'clock. On 4 o'clock. Yeah, I was all serious in this chat. You kind of switched it up a little bit, huh? That's all right. You ready? Ready? Look. Nah. I had to pick these up. They're on the ground. I don't want to step on them. I like them glasses. They look like da 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 da. I hate that alarm clock. It whistles too. It's like woo. Yeah, just keep it a little cleaner and be like, yeah, just a little bit cleaner. Oh yeah. I feel. Gotta stand up. You awake, babe? It's Monday. Yes. Yes, Monday can. Fishy got himself a job at Whack Arnold's. Yes, and I'm all the way up at Whack Arnold's. Are you awake? Oh yeah. Where did he go? To fuck me up a little bit. I feel it. I wake up, big Clydes. Depths. Are you awake? Huh? We get you at like 6:15. It's 6 o'clock. 6:04. Yeah. Let me get her up, guys. I'll be back on in a minute.